Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my Trying a New Makeup Product Everyday series. I am so excited to fill in my brows right now. I feel like it'll really help complete my look today. And so I'm going in with the Tresluce Beauty Hello Brows Dual-Ended Micro Brow Pencil. And this is one of the products that I got in my October 2022 Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, which I have that unbagging video up here on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it yet. And this is a very intriguing product. I got it in the shade Blonde. It retails for $18. It's vegan, cruelty-free. And it's unique because there's two different size pencils on this, which I think is such an intriguing idea. So you've got a very microfine pencil on one end, which I'm going to go ahead and do some swatches because I'm curious if they're different shades too. Ooh, that's a nice shade for a blonde. It's like a cool tone brown, light brown, which usually I feel like blonde pencils are a little bit more warm tone, but I prefer cool tone, so I'm excited to see that. And then the other side is a triangle shape pencil, and I love that they're both twist up. This one looks maybe a little bit more golden. Let's see. Yeah, they are two different shades. This one, luckily it's not too warm tone. It is more golden, just a little bit lighter. So here you can see how those swatch. Since they're two different shades, I'm inclined to use the lighter shade to fill in the front, the darker shade to fill in the tail, but the instructions say to use the triangle end to fill in sparse areas and then go back in with the micro pencil on top, which is so different than what I feel like I should do, but I'm going to go ahead and follow the directions because I would love to learn a new technique. So here I am taking the triangle side, and I feel like my entire brow is a little sparse and can use some filling in. So I'm just kind of shading through the entire brow. This does have a nice kind of waxy feel, which has a little bit of hold. I still need to use a brow gel with this to keep my brows in place. I also need to use a separate spoolie because since it's dual-ended with pencils, I don't have the spoolie to brush through. But yeah, this is such a nice color, nice shade match for me. And I could definitely just use this shade right here to fill in my brows and shape them completely. But I'm just kind of, yeah, filling it in. And it's working nicely. It's not super fast. I feel like I have to go over it a few times to get it to show up. But I'm just so tempted to also shape the brow, which I can't help but doing as I'm filling it in. And even this alone looks nice. I love that it doesn't look crumbly or textured at all in the brow. It looks great. I also kind of, oh no. See, I'm going to stop myself because I would use this to shape the front since it's the lighter shade, but it says to use the other end to give those hair-like lines. And who knows, maybe it'll look better not doing the ombre effect. Like at the front here, I like to create more hair-like lines with the fine, with the microfine pencil, and that does look really nice and hair-like. I feel like it is just kind of darkening the brow a bit by putting this shade more throughout. But I like it, but I don't think it's any better sort of technique than if I were to just fill it in completely with the lighter shade or fill it in completely with the darker shade. But I was excited to get this because I thought it would be great for doing an ombre brow. So on my other brow, I'm going to try it out that way. I also feel like I need a spoolie to just kind of smooth over where I just did the smaller microfine pencil. And that one also looks natural in the brow, it's not crumbling. But it is just a little bit darker than what I want. Like the lighter shade is so perfect. So let's see how the ombre effect works. So I'm taking the bigger end and I'm going to fill in the front here. The lighter end is still good for shaping the brow. I'm still able to get exactly the look that I want. And so I'm going about halfway through until I get to the arch. And now I'm flipping over to the darker side, and I'm going to use this to fill in and shape the tail. And this end is working perfectly fine to fill in as well. Ooh, I really like how that looks because it's just the perfect amount of slightly darker that it gives that really nice ombre effect where it's almost undetectable, the color difference. I definitely feel like this needs a spoolie though, so that's a miss. I really like the formula, but it does still just need to be slightly blended. I think more so the micro pencil needs to be blended to look the most natural. So I wish this somehow had a spoolie on it as well. I feel so much better now that I have my brows on, but I know it's like not super noticeable of a difference, but I really think I prefer the ombre look versus the way the directions said to do it, just because this one also looks a little bit lighter. This is slightly darker than what I like to do, and it really is a perfect ombre combination. It was so easy to do this ombre brow, so that's how I'm going to be using this pencil. I really like this pencil for that technique. It's also waterproof, and I'm curious if it smudges. Yeah, it does smudge. I'm surprised it's waterproof because it really is coming off and smudging pretty easily. But wow, this is definitely one of my favorite Tresluce products that I've tried out. And I feel like I've tried out a lot now because I have been getting so much from this brand in Ipsy and BoxyCharm. But if you've gotten this pencil, let me know in the comments down below your favorite uses for it. And thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.